Mitch invites Matt to chill.
Kick back, mellow out.
Sounds fun. Matt declines. But Mitch is a saint.
Here's a joint. Guaranteed to knock you on your butt.
Careful, don't want to break the stick that's up there. Matt whoopsie passes to the puppy on his left-hand side. Oh, so that's why his name is Happy. Matt has a fingertip contact high and hits the cookies. Mary needs eye drops because Lucy's burning incense. The pot thickens. Mary invited Wilson over. Lucy invited Rod.
He's 14, and he drives a moped.
Yeah, fucking loser. Eric finds Happy's fatty. Hap, we gotta talk. This smells awful. You need a new dealer. Eric's on high alert.
Man, my eyes are killing me.
Hey, no more snacking.
It could be anyone, but Eric's focused on the Cookie Monster.
Do you see Dad spacing out back there?
You guys are paranoid.
A pothead cliche high score.
Is that what I think it is?
Marijuana.
Oh, that's what it is, all right.
Happy. Dropped it. Right by my feet.
Good boy. Most dogs just fetch the paper. Eric accuses Matt. Street name Chocolate Chip Chiefer. Annie contends her cookies rock ass without drugs. What about Mary's eyes? Lucy's incense? Eric trusts his dad alarms. But maybe it's an outsider's boogie down broccoli.
Has Matt had any friends over?
Not lately.
Fucking loser. Eric plots to chat with everyone about drugs to guilt someone into snitching. Annie hides the jazz cigarette. The gals bump a reggae red herring. Eric's excited for those guys to swing by for a meal and interrogation. Lucy wants to borrow one of Mommy's scarves for her date. Nothing gets a teen boy hornier than Mommy's scarves. Sweet Virgin Mary Jane. Annie got a jammy. Nice one, Matt. They can't believe their parents get high. Seriously, have you met them? It's not believable. They conclude it must just be Annie's. She's probably using drugs because she's miserable. I hear that, sister.
Putting it back where I found it.
It's a good idea. Mom might miss it.
Right, that's how marijuana works. Matt calls Mitch. He's down to hang. Anything to leave this house. How's school going, Simon? Learning about any drugs? Simon's seen videos of junkies passed out in alleys. Great school.
Maybe those junkies started out just smoking a joint someone handed them at a party or on the school bus.
Or the library. Nurse's office. Nowhere is safe from people throwing weed at you. Lucy shows off her Sherwin-Williams makeover.
Don't know if you're old enough for it, Luce.
Yeah, you're way too old for Eric. He cross-examines about Rod's parents.
Does he have both parents? They go to church? What kind of work do they do?
They like edibles? What's their indoor dabs policy?
Happen to know what happened to all the matches?
I don't know, Dad. Maybe you should ask Mom.
They're both trying to trap each other. Must be genetic.
I know that kids can make mistakes sometimes.
He counts on it. Rod's here, in a tie-dye Rastafarian shirt with the thinnest of mustaches. Some catch. Eric asks Matt's thoughts on this Rasta rascal.
He's trying pretty hard to be cool.
Would Rastafarians be cool because of their music, their religion, or just because they smoke pot?
Spoken like a true undercover narcotics officer. Annie has shocking news. In college, she experimented.
I've smoked pot.
Sick. So what's the shocking news?
How could you just drop a bomb on me like that and then serve 8 people and a dog a meatloaf?
You fed the dog the meatloaf? You either love that dog or hate your family. Maybe both. Eric shames Annie for hiding her dank dark past, but he has the rest of his life to silently resent her foregone mental liberation. They have to deal with Matt. Hey there, Wilson.
If you think there's a possibility that this Rod guy may be using drugs.
Wilson can't speak for Rod, but he's clean. His dad drug tests him.
When I became a father at the age of 16, I kind of blew the doors off the trust thing.
Should have blown the roof off a box of condoms.
Do you think I could get a moped when I turn 14?
You're not getting a moped as long as I'm alive.
Simon plots to kill Eric. Annie tells Matt, once upon a dime.
I smoked pot.
Her friend Rachel and her boyfriend would come over to puff on Lucifer's arugula. Rachel's boyfriend got sick of hearing them giggle at nothing and drove home.
One stoplight before he got there, he got in a terrible accident. He went through the windshield, and he was killed instantly.
He'd still be alive if he just lived 2 blocks closer. Annie and Rachel were high as shit when they got the call, and thought it'd be fun to go stone to see their friend's mangled corpse. It was not fun. Fucking duh. She begs Matt, put down the grass before she has to bury him under it. Eric does not like Rod's creepy fondling. That's his move. Get out. Psst. Rod, you ever get faded?
I would never smoke pot. I hear it lowers your sperm count.
Wilson should try it. His swim team's all state. Family meeting. Fess up to the joint or Eric's watching every kid pee in a cup. He might even test them for drugs. Mary sees his accusation and raises him by snitching on Annie. This joint? She was just holding evidence.
It's not like we thought that Mom was a stoner or anything.
You literally decided she was just before dinner. Matt cops to the Chronic. Simon can't believe he has a doobie brother. They reward Matt's honesty with humiliation.
Is this why
You've never held down a job?
Oh, because, hey, here's something that doesn't take a whole lot of skill to do, just a lighter and a complete lack of self-respect.
Someone passed the ashtray. Matt's world just got roasted. Eric doesn't know how anyone could ever play for the Nuggets. Matt says, ask mom, then bolts to hang with the buds. Eric is furious at Annie's transparency.
We don't tell them about our sexual history. Why would we start sharing everything about our past?
Maybe tell them about your sexual history. Matt pulls over half a block away before he starts enjoying life. Eric can't deal with losing his family to Sticky Green Nasty. He needs to go for a drive to church, where they bump into Matt confessing to God he was never gonna blaze that Jared Kushner. Don't cry to God about weed, sir. He invented it. So what did we learn today? Don't smoke marijuana, you will die. And people in high school give you free drugs you didn't ask for. Enjoy it. Won't happen again. And the only thing worse than bringing home a joint is bringing home a rod. See you next time on a very special episode.